And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 6th of May. The release of the documentary film Forks Over Knives was on this day in 2011. Forks Over Knives examines the profound claim that most, if not all, of the chronic diseases that afflict us can be controlled or even reversed by rejecting animal-based and processed foods. The major storyline traces the personal journeys of Dr. T. Colin Campbell, a nutritional biochemist from Cornell University, and Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, a former top surgeon at the world-renowned Cleveland Clinic. On separate paths, their discoveries and groundbreaking research led them to the same startling conclusion. Chronic disease, including heart disease and type 2 diabetes, can almost always be prevented, and in many cases reversed, by adopting a whole food, plant-based diet. The idea of food as medicine is put to the test. The film follows everyday Americans with chronic conditions as they seek to reduce their dependence on medications and learn to use a whole food, plant-based diet to regain control over their health and their lives. The critically acclaimed Forks Over Knives film has been making waves since its release in 2011. Now you can stream the groundbreaking documentary for free at forksoverknives.com. It's also available on Amazon Prime or on YouTube. The publication of the French book Dix Questions sur l'Antispécisme by Jérôme Segal was on this day in 2021. The word speciesism only recently entered dictionaries, but its use is rapidly spreading to designate discrimination based on species. One of the consequences of anti-speciesism is veganism, seen as a refusal to participate in the exploitation of sentient animals capable of a subjective experience of life. This concise and powerful work allows us to understand the links between this movement and schools of thought such as socialism, anarchism, and feminism. Jérôme Segal examines its relationship with ecology, religions, and the critique of capitalism, and finally addresses the question of the convergence of struggles, but also of a redefinition of the place of humans on our planet. The publication of Animals, Empathy, and Anthropomorphism, The Limits of Imagination by Carlo Salzani was on this day in 2025. This open access book explores the role of imagination in animal ethics and its constitutive links to empathy, sympathy, and anthropomorphism. The book argues for the constitutive role of imagination in ethical deliberation, but acknowledges that there exist important limits to its use. However, limit is here understood not merely negatively as restriction and insufficiency, but rather positively as condition of possibility. So what the book explores and analyzes are the conditions for a positive and fruitful use of the imagination in ethics. The book uses as a frame the questions and issues raised by J.M. Coetzee's The Lives of Animals to explore some central and salient themes. And here are two verses of the hymn, This is My Father's World, by Maltbie, Davenport, Babcock. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears all nature sings, and round me rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's world, I rest me in the thought of rocks and trees, of skies and seas, his hand the wonders wrought. This is my Father's world, oh let me ne'er forget, that though the wrong seems oft so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is my Father's world, why should my heart be sad? The Lord is King, let the heavens ring, God reigns, let the earth be glad. This is my Father's world by Maltbie, Davenport, Babcock. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with a reminder to listen as all nature sings.